Okay, so we had two major stories coming out this week, and I haven't had time to talk about them previously, so let's jump into it now. Let's go into the first story, which I think is the more important story, and that's the fact that the script for episode 7 is done. J.J. Abrams confirmed earlier in a little, not a press conference, but a quote, that the script is done and is full steam ahead. Now, I know what y'all might be thinking right now. Yay! But hold your ass for a second. Huh? Okay, now listen, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Fucking huge Star Wars fan. I mean, you're talking to a guy that owns every fucking movie like 5 times over. Every time there's a new fucking version of it coming out, I bought it. I have like 4 times on DVD, Blu-ray. I want to buy a second one on Blu-ray because it comes with Blu-ray DVD combo, but my old lady says I'm a fucking moron, but I want to get it, and I will eventually. But let's think about this for a second. I'm such a big Star Wars fan that I support the prequel films. Okay, I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. I fucking like the prequels. You don't like it, you go suck fucking dick. But I like the prequel films, and I will defend them till my dying day. Despite the fact I hate Jake Lloyd. Other than that, I will defend the prequels. Even Jar Jar, I will defend Jar Jar. So bring it on, I'll defend him. But let's think about it for a second. I don't like the way this is shaping out. I mean, we're just now getting the script for episode 7. I mean, you know, say what you want about the prequels, but George Lucas already knew what was going to happen in the prequels before they happened. He had the story in his head. So when it was time for him, when he said, okay, let's do these prequels, he knocked out the script before there was even talk about the movie. Okay? He knocked out that script like that. You know why? Because he knew what it was going to be. He knew there was a reason for him doing it. It was a reason for him to do it. He had the story in his head, and he whipped it out like that. Disney buys Star Wars, buys the license, and they're like, we want to make an episode 7. They don't have a fucking story in their goddamn mind. They don't know if they want to go with the original characters, go to the Knights of the Old Republic, go with the characters' kids. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They buy the rights, and the first thing they want to do is they want to start shitting out these fucking sequels as fast as possible because they know they're going to make a shitload of money. Say what you want about the prequels, at least when George Lucas wrote them and directed them, his heart was in it. He knew what he wanted to see, and it was his movies, and he had heart, and it was something that he wanted to express. Disney has no reason, they had no interest in expressing anything. They did not have a story ready. Not only was the script scrapped and rewritten several times because the writer dropped out, then it gets this other writer, then it gets this other writer, then the writer from Empire Strikes Back comes on it. I mean, it's all over the map. The fact that they announced this a long time ago, and they just now got done with the script, all the nerds need to stop saying yay and calm down and think about it. You know, they really don't need to be doing episode 7. Yeah, I like Star Wars, I'm going to go see it. But do they really need to do this? You know, I mean, really. J.J. Abrams is a big fan, and I applaud him. I can't wait to see what he does with this franchise. But if you guys don't have an idea of what you wanted to do from the beginning, then why touch it? You know, let the franchise sit there for a while. When you have an idea, go with it. Don't sit there and just hire all these people and say, give me gold. Because you're not going to get gold. You know? The best thing they could have done was either reference the books or get George Lucas's input on it. Because regardless of what you say about the prequels, this is George Lucas's franchise. This is his baby, his universe. Get his input. And the fact that this whole script problem is what it is gives me cause to pause. Okay, sorry Stephen A. I didn't mean to quote you there, but it gives me cause to pause, and I'm very concerned about it. Gonna go see it regardless. I don't give a fuck who was in it. I'm gonna go see a Star Wars movie. I mean, I went to go see the fucking Clone Wars in theaters, for Christ's sake. That's how big a fan I am. But enough of that bullshit. Let's get into the really fucked up topic. Batman, Superman, the movie, Man of Steel 2, gets delayed to 2016. Oh my god! Well, that shouldn't be a surprise to anybody because you know fucking Warner Brothers don't know what the fuck they're doing. I mean, Jesus, they're getting their ass massacred by fucking Marvel. Everywhere you look, Avengers beats their ass, and their B-title movies beats their ass. Fucking Ant-Man's gonna beat their fucking ass. These motherfuckers were in such a hurry to try to get something going, some kind of gossip going, that they throw out this fucking Dark Knight Returns fucking quote, and come up with this fucking bullshit Batman Superman. Make a Man of Steel fucking sequel. Okay, we didn't get no fucking character development in Man of Steel 1. They didn't want to throw all this bullshit in Man of Steel 2. Okay? Listen, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. It's as simple as that. I don't think they got a script ready. I mean, they're still talking about casting all these other... It's fucking Justice League. They should just call it Man of Steel and the Justice League. That's what the fuck they should call this goddamn movie. And the chick that they got to play Wonder Woman, originally I was like, it's a good cast because she looks like Wonder Woman, but her body physique is totally fucking different. I mean, this bitch weighs 75 pounds soaking wet with cum. I mean, it just is what it is. This bitch has... They probably had to fucking delay the goddamn movie to get this bitch on some fucking steroids. They got fucking China making her bench press some fucking shit. This bitch don't know what... I mean, she's like a fucking damn pole, man. It's like, boom. That's her. And then some of the rumors going around that the actually Kara, Supergirl, is what spawned the Amazons and all this bullshit. Just all kinds of bullshit going on the web about Man of Steel 2. Just Zack Snyder and David Goyer, stay simple. Don't try to complicate the situation. It's Batman with Superman. It shouldn't be complicated. There's hundreds of stories with them from the past. You don't need to come up with all this weird shit. For the love of God, leave the Justice League out of it. Do the Justice League when it's Justice League. I swear to God, this movie's going to come out. It's going to be called Justice League. It's going to be like Man of Steel and the Justice League. I guarantee you. Or if not, it should be. But anyway, so guys, what do you guys think? Do you think I'm right about Star Wars rushing the script? Not knowing what the fuck they're really doing? Do you believe that their heart isn't in it like George Lucas? What do you feel about Man of Steel 2 getting pushed back to 2016? In my opinion, they're just doing it so they don't get their ass whooped by Avengers 2. But I digress. So tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about Star Wars, Man of Steel 2. Leave the comments in the comment box below. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. And until next time, guys, I'm Storm Zink, and that's my opinion.